Hello, I'm here to talk to you today about what to do after you've finished your thesis statement and you're ready to move on to beginning to organize and then draft and write your essay. So, just said the different steps of writing, and what I did provide for you between last class and today was a copy of an outline. An outline is a document or a thinking step in writing that you use just to organize your thoughts. The purpose here is not to write your essay or to get all of your thinking down before you draft. The purpose of an outline is simply to give you a space to quickly write down your thoughts, put them in an organized fashion, and give you a map to go from as you write your draft and essay. So today, I'm going to be showing you how I would use this outline to get my thinking going for my essay and to show you truly how quickly you should be able to move through this outline. So, the first thing I need to do is I need to plug in what I already know. We already talked about the thesis last class, so I can honestly just copy and paste my thesis that I wrote in Pear Deck. So I have my thesis here, and I also went through and I put in the reasons or the subtopics that are going to be the topics of my body paragraphs. Because I said that uncertainty creates an atmosphere of fear when writers use setting, characters, and events to create overwhelming feelings of paranoia. So I'm actually going to take these three things and I'm going to put them in as the topics of my body paragraph. So topic of the first of this body paragraph how setting creates paranoia. The next one is going to be how characters let their imaginations take over. And my final body paragraph here is going to be about how the events, the order of events, can create uncertainty for characters and readers. So now that I have those copied over, I also, looking through this outline, noticed that there's already a place for my conclusion. I see that there's a place where I'm supposed to review my thesis. Since I know I need to review my thesis or include it again, I might as well just write it again here in a different way. So I'm going to write about how when writers create uncertainty, readers are often left to echo the characters' feelings of fear that come from paranoia. Not great, not perfect, but hey, it's there and I can work on it later. Again, quick, getting ideas out, getting myself placeholders so I'm ready to go. So going back up, I know that the next thing I need to have evidence. Right now, I'm not worried about putting in quotes. I'm not worried about putting in complete sentences. I just need to tell myself where to look. So here, I'm going to put house taken over, the sounds, the characters here. That setting can create paranoia. If I wanted to, I could talk about personal evidence. I could talk about what we said in class about how oftentimes when we hear sounds at home, that makes us scared. But here I can also add that to my my commentary because I'm going to talk about the sounds occurring in the text, but then I'm going to explain and show how sounds can make our imagination run away with us and amplify or just keep building until we are terrified. Okay, that sounds good enough for now. Characters letting their imaginations take over. That's going to be house taken over again. Their imaginations take over in where is here. That would be worries about the stranger. So I would be going through and explain how fear or how sounds, how characters in House Taken Over let their thoughts rule them instead of reality. And in Where Is Here, the characters start seeing things in the house that makes them afraid of the stranger. Cool. Good enough for now. Order of events. This is where I think I would talk about the poems. Beware, do not read this poem. And Wendigo. How the reader feels afraid due to what is not said or explained within the events. And I would just talk more here about how the unknown or unexplained creates fear. So at this point, I see these placeholders here. If I wanted to practice my conclusion, I could do that here, but I think that I just need to make sure that I have these questions here for when I write my essay. I might go back now because I have a pretty good idea of what I want to say. I would actually look back to activities from class. You can get to those by going to the assignment and going to the takeaways from Pear Deck. Anytime we've talked about uncertainty and fear, y'all have come up with some really good things to say about how what those two have to do with each other. And you've talked about ways that we could introduce the topic. So hopefully this video was helpful for you in seeing how quickly you can put an outline together. And my next step then would be to start actually writing sentences, create my draft, and start writing what will become my essay. So this is a workable outline. It gives you enough to get going, and hopefully you find this useful.